Cheers, guys. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Sipping on my Belgian wit slash Hefe. Looking pretty good. Nice and hazy, like a wit should be. It's got the, what's the best way to explain this? It's got the smoothness of a wheat beer, but then at the end of the palate it hits you with that Belgian dank taste. So it's pretty good. I can't say that I'd brew it again, but it's a solid beer, solid 4 out of 5. But I don't know if I'd brew it again. So I got a lot of stuff to show you, so let's get turned around real quick and check it out. Alright, so here's my first gizmo. This is my STC 1000 that I wired up for me and Mike McDermott's fermentation chamber. Not a whole lot to look at, guys, but yeah, there it is. It's ready to go. Dual stage, hot and cold. Put in an old cigar box, give it a little class. So there's that. Another little gizmo that I got. Went ahead and bought a bazooka tube to put in the mash tun. Just figured I'd try it out. Why not? Got it for like $7 online. So got that done. Let's move this bad boy out of the way and get to the main discussion. Got me a new burner. This is the Banjo burner by U Classic. 210,000 BTUs, and it does the job, to say the least. So I went from excuse me, a little burner about that size to a burner about 5 times the size. So let's check out a few more things that I got. Couldn't green it? Oh, there it is. So there's a pound of Centennial hops. So seeing Mr. Mike McDermott is going to be brewing up a kind of a version, same grain deal as the Bell's Two Hearted, but it's going to have a more heavier hop schedule and probably dry hop between 4 and 6 ounces. So it's going to be a hop bomb, but you know. So let's go look at a few other things real quick. Alright, well, this is sticking inside there. This is my old wort chiller, and this is my new immersion chiller. Of course, it's got the vortex going through the center of the pipes. Me and Mike built that the other day. So I got a little bit of a footage of me doing a little bit of a test run of that, so let's go to that footage real quick. Okay, so this is not boiling water or anything. This is just a pre-check, just to see how it's going to go. It's about 85 degrees outside. This water is right at 150 degrees. Coming out of my tap, coming in. Ball valve is about half open. Got a little bit over 5.5 gallons. Water recirculating. Plus, I don't even have. I've got this set up going through here. Like I would be using that as a pre-chiller. That would be in a bucket of ice and salt water. So it would be cooling off even more than that. But as you can see, that's coming out of there, water coming out, and right at 78 degrees. So I'm going to open this ball valve all the way and see if it can keep up with itself. So it's sitting right now, it's still sitting at 79.3. Definitely warming up. Definitely stay out of the water. Sitting at 81. Rising up. So we're going to let this run for a minute. We'll come right back and look at the temp. Alright guys, I'll let this run for about another minute. And I went ahead and opened the ball valve all the way up. I wanted to see what this thing's really capable of. So we're going through, and we're sitting right at 81.4. Let's see what the water coming out is. Getting at least out of the water. It's coming out about 83 degrees actually. I don't know if y'all can see that that's circling or not. It's got a vortex going through it. Tyler, you asked me if I wrap this, and I did. So, for people that don't know how these things work, there's a copper tubing that's going through here, and it comes all the way through and goes to this adapter, and then the cold water goes to the outside around the tubing. So your cold water comes in, circulates, come all the way up, comes to the discharge. Your wort would come in through the top and go through, come out. And this is gravity fed. This isn't using a pump or anything. Let's stick this thermometer back in there real quick. See what we're getting a reading at. But it's working like a charm, and then it even got the pre-chiller on. Of course, it's not a cooling wort. It's at 150 degrees, so I think with the pre-chiller and everything, I ought to be able to crank this thing out pretty quick. So we're sitting at 81 degrees still. So yeah, this is Counterflow wort chiller with a immersion pre-chiller. So thanks for watching, guys, and talk soon. Cheers. Alright guys, so as you can see, works pretty damn good if I don't say so myself. I picked up a new thermometer that's where you can set the temperature, the target temp, and it's got an alarm on it. Picked one of those up, and picked up Mitch Steele's IPA book. So I'm going to be having a review coming out on that book. I know a few people, a few brew tubers have already seen, or not seen, shit, I already read the book. So looking forward to it, and really looking forward to the recipes that's in the back of it. There's a lot of good ones. So cheers. Let's get turned around here real quick. I got one last thing I want to show you. Y'all know how I was telling you about stringing up and having this over, have a beer garden. Mike brought me some, looks like Bell and Klein. Got that strung up right there, and that's the 2 Cascade cuttings that I took. And of course they're just in a 5-gallon bucket. It was kind of a last minute thing. I stuck them in there and they took off. So attached a 2x4 to the fence right there, and some wire, aluminum wire, got it twisted there and running all the way down. Attach that, so all of this will be hopefully covered in hops. These things seem to be growing about 5 or 6 inches a day. So, and I'll give you a little quick peek of the Willamette. Yeah, it's a Willamette cutting. It's kind of slow. It's got little bitty vines, so I don't expect that to get all the way there by the end of the year, but I could be wrong. So, cheers, guys. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Special shout out to all my new subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.